I like how that's become a thing for podcasts. You sing when in distress. You. I'm trying to help.
All right, let's see if we can get a punching attack.
All right.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ow! Shit! My butt!
Oh, you stabbed me right in the ass.
Oh God!
No, my cheeks.
Oh come on! No!
Wary of front. In short deck. Okay.
Straight to the bottom! Please, somebody clip that right now!
I like how that's become a thing for podcasts. You sing when in distress. You. I'm trying to help.
All right, let's see if we can get a punching attack.
All right.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ow! Shit! My butt!
Oh, you stabbed me right in the ass.
Oh God!
No, my cheeks.
Oh come on! No!
Wary of front. In short deck. Okay.
Straight to the bottom! Please, somebody clip that right now!
I like how that's become a thing for podcasts. You sing when in distress. You. I'm trying to help.
All right, let's see if we can get a punching attack.
All right.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ow! Shit! My butt!
Oh, you stabbed me right in the ass.
Oh God!
No, my cheeks!
Oh, come on! No!
Where are your friends? In short death. Okay.
Straight to the bottom! Please, somebody clip that right now!
There we go. Thing. I mostly remember what happened. An actual recap from the two. Okay, so last time am I dropping so many frames? Is it like 12? That was just all the song. Um so last time Jenny got to her house from the lake. We found out for sure that CJ is not the killer. Because he was somewhere else causing a ruckus. Whenever we got there, I think it was along the way. Yeah, it was along the way to her house. We found a thing leading underground in a strange metal sphere with a bunch of sciencey doodads that like fucked with the gravity of the place, kind of, or at least the rocks. And yeah. Bridge was broken. On the radio, which was a code for a children's book. I still love this puzzle. I think it's really code for picking out specific words from specific stories in a children's book. Telling you the story and the Habit 40. The top were surrounding the house. They were searching it. So Ginny sneaks in under the house, gets her mom's detective stuff. So now she's like, now I'm a real detective. Look at me. Also the weird shadow man from the beginning of the game was there. Let's see. Where's my thing all over the hell? A weird guy was under the house. I don't know exactly what his business, but we follow him to the broken bridge. We hear him talk telephone booth that's on the bridge for some reason. And it's implied that he's gonna go after Ginny's mom. So Ginny's trying to get to the jail before him. I did a long, convoluted series of puzzles in the graveyard to get to what looked like an office space underneath there. Also the graveyard had the best character so far, Matt. The second T is silent. He works in the graveyard. They will all. That was like the first. It's implied that Kitty's dad died from an accident initially. Like through the forest. I liked this, even though like the actual act of doing it was for fun. Like I like the logic. The biggest cross, and it's actually just like who of the people buried named Cross was. Another radio message. Oh yeah, Susie also invited Keith. Jenny like invited Susie to come to the graveyard and everything. Only to leave Susie at the entrance to the graveyard, but whatever. She is actively talking to her through the radio, so we appreciate it. Grave and Jenny's dad's grave. Zazer, that's the name of the guy. Dr. Zazer. Might have been a scientist named Zazer. Him and like a group were doing weird fucky experiments and trying to they were being rushed for funding or for the purposes of funding. And it was causing them to slip up. Also found out at some point that the lab was in a volatile state and should not have been like used by people. So like Jenny's dad like shouldn't have been where he was, and technically Dean Strasberry knew about it because he signed the paperwork that says like, hey, don't be here, it's not safe, somebody needs to go in and fix it and make it better. I don't remember the specifics, but that's the gist. This whole that I strong-willed and direct. Brilliant leader who inspires other, a jack of all trades, and a fountain of knowledge, but you can be inflexible and emotionally distant. I think I've mostly been going with the more emotional option. Oh. Oh, I missed one. Or is it because of earlier choices I made that one just doesn't happen? I'm like almost out of these. I've still got 10 more postcard bits. I don't know if it's one of those things that you just like, let's say you've got like 3 boxes and they all have a postcard piece 1, 2, 3. If you check box 1, you get postcard piece 1, and if you accidentally miss 2, then 3 will just have postcard piece 2. That makes sense. I don't know. Or if I've just actually not missed it. I think I got everything, but hey Rio. I don't think there's lava in this game, unfortunately. A lot of dorks though. Still good dork.
Just another friendly message. Warning of my impending doom. Glatz Mining Core.
Glatz is Susie's.
Don't do that!
Sorry. I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
The walkie-talkies are for emergencies only, not chit-chat. I'm about to enter one of the abandoned mines. I can't have you distracting me.
It's really funny.
An abandoned mine? Be careful, Jenny. Those tunnels are dangerous.
This is the case of a lifetime? Of course it's dangerous.
But you'll get lost. Those tunnels run underneath the entire town.
Exactly. One of them must lead to the jail.
You're right. I bet I can find it on my map.
What are you talking about? What map?
In my granddad's journal. He was a great cartographer and mapped out all of the tunnels.
And you've had this with you the whole time?
I always keep it with me. It makes me feel close to him.
Convenient. Why didn't you tell me this before?
I didn't know you were going to end up in the mines.
Fine. I'm in Tunnel 12. See if you can find it on the map.
Okay, I'm on it, Jenny.
The barricade was old and rotten.
Shouldn't be hard to remove, if I find a weak spot.
Gotta be a gallery piece in here, right? There's a sticker. It's not just you. My OBS is like, all right, we're gonna send it 2,000 kilobits, and now we're gonna do 10,000. Now 6, and then 10, and then 2, and then 10. It's kind of all over the place. I don't know why. My internet has not given me a single bit of trouble today. Ah, damn. Like the obvious. Oh, there's more than one obvious. Okay. Gallery piece. Gallery piece. No. Now gallery piece. Damn. Guess there wasn't a gallery piece thing. My only concern about this game is I don't know what sequence I'm missing. I don't think the game like tells you.
Somebody else is here.
That's spooky.
Who goes there?
Sheesh.
Jenny looked like she'd seen a ghost.
It's just my imagination. It's just my imagination. Great detective deals in fact, not fiction.
That reminds me, there's a...
It was hard for even Jenny's logical mind to deny what was standing right in front of her.
It's just my imagination. It's just my imagination.
Just remind me, there's a place near where I live. There's like a forest, and there is like it's basically like a cardboard cutout, but I think it's just wood. It looks like Smokey the Bear, and
How am I gonna move this?
his
It's
eyes
huge.
are reflective for some fucking reason. So if you're like driving through the night and you forget that it's there, you just see a set of eyes just like glaring at you. Oh. Okay. At least they're helpful ghosts.
It's spooky how easy that was.
Ah. They rock in the way. Does throw a wrench into it. Got this pen. I mean, the whole point of it is there's like a meter next to it that shows like how susceptible the area is for like fires and stuff. Because like even though it is like near a lake, it does occasionally like run a high risk of like the forest catching fire. So it's like there for like a safety thing. Like they keep it up to date. As for why they put reflective eyes on it, God, I wish I knew. Postcard scrap. Oh, there's clearly something behind this rock. Jenny, operate. Window moving. Yeah, I think OBS is settled on my end. It was kind of going fire for a little bit there. Oh, can I actually move it off the rails? Oh, I can't. Do I want to make? Oh. Secret. Secret. I still don't know what the purpose behind it.
Another transmitter. Does that mean there's another Zazer sphere around here somewhere?
I wonder if it's like the those machines when I was playing Inside. I wonder if like checking all those spots will get me like a secret in.
Jenny! You've got to get out of there!
What? Why?
You're right in the middle of Prospector's Pit!
So what?
Don't you remember from Mr. Jenkins' history class? That's where all those miners died. There was a huge cave-in. Hundreds of men were crushed to death. Even more died from lack of oxygen.
Not helpful.
And now their ghosts roam the tunnels, eternally searching for escape.
Don't be ridiculous.
I found Tunnel 12 on the map. This isn't going to be easy.
Just tell me where I need to go.
Well, you need to find Crystal Cavern. It'll be huge, and full of quartz crystals. Directly above it are the sewers.
And the sewers run underneath the jail. Got it.
But Jenny, what if you're crushed by a rock? Or murdered by a ghost? You could contract miner's lung. That's a horrible, painful way to die.
Thanks for the pep talk, Susie.
I like Susan. Yeah, whenever I was playing Inside, if you like, anytime that it seems like the path is gonna diverge, let's upkiss. Oh, up. But if you, as long as you like double back and check every possible route, there's like these little machines that you find. Some of them are harder to find than others. But if you find all of them, you get a secret ending. There's also like a really annoying puzzle you have to solve with like matching notes and stuff. Most people just kind of skip. Which I would have shown that on stream if it had been worth it. But the ending wasn't that great. Sort of like, it was you the whole time, or whatever kind of thing. You, the player, were being meta. Gallery art. Yeah, I mean, there's a way to do it well. I just it was barely even an ending. Like, all you do is you like enter a room and you unplug a thing and you watch what looks like a computer in the background power down. It's like, okay, cool, that's the ending. Sure.
Another Zazer sphere.
In the mines belonging to the Glatz Corporation, no less.
Susie said Zazer worked for GlatzCorp.
But in his journal, Zazer said the Council of Three built these spheres.
There's no way they could have built this without the Glatz's approval.
Yeah, that's fair. There's a time and place to be meta. Like, at every game. Not every game can get away with like breaking the. This game gets away with it occasionally. Of like the way this story is being told is you're it's about an author and his book series about Jenny LeClue failing, adding this mystery series to spice it up at the request of his publisher. So like we're already like the framework is already like pretty meta of itself. Just like that's like a fun little concept, you know. So since we already know that like Jenny's not a real person, aren't real people, it's all part of a book series, then like it's fine for like Jenny and the author like have little spats at each other now and then. It's really funny.
Let's try this again. Hopefully it doesn't break this time.
The author will be like, and then Jenny decided this was a bad idea and went home. And he's like, this is a great idea. I'm gonna keep doing it. Oh, god damn it, no. And, like, that's cute, you know? That being
Good evening, S32. Printing access card, please stand by.
If this game had just started off as, alright, here's Jenny LeClue, she's doing her thing, you do, and then the narrator just started like, you know, being snippy with her, or just, you know, Jenny's gonna do this thing, and then she does the opposite, that would get kind of annoying immediately. But like, the understanding that like, oh, Jenny is a book character that we are playing as, it's fine. I think that makes it okay.
It was about the same size and shape as a bar of chocolate.
Of course! It has the same logo as the giant metal door. This must open it.
Back to the... You've seen one of those machines. I remember when Jenny interacted with him. Oh, she's gonna take the key.
Well, hello, old friend. What secret message might you be hiding?
Another code.
Another piece of the message.
I love this puzzle. I don't mind that it's making me do it. Okay. Magical?
End this maze. Run home. Magical cake? That doesn't make any sense. How does magical cake fit in?
She read the whole message out loud again.
Soon they will all listen, relive their rancid past, purge infected, soon only death, forever silenced. Despair herself is near. End this maze. Run home. Magical cake.
She tried reading it in a different order, but it didn't make a difference. Until this moment, Jenny had assumed the transmissions formed a single coherent message.
Now I'm starting to wonder if this is a message at all.
Yet the question still remained.
Who is sending these?
And why?
Good question. Ah.
Another blank piece of paper. Let's see if we can jog your memory.
Last time, it's called a secret code for
0719.
eat at your birthday. Imagine if a child somehow got in here and started running the machine.
Thank goodness this guy wrote down all the codes. Otherwise, I'd be trapped here forever.
enter authorization code to begin.
0719.
Code accepted. System authorized and on for activation. Preparing to run experiment 15. Please stand by.
I'm sure nothing bad could possibly.
What the hell is going on?
Jenny didn't know what she'd started, but she'd have to stop it before the whole laboratory came crashing down.
Experiment 15 aborted. Operation unsuccessful. Dataset incomplete.
What just happened? I thought I was going to die.
Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please take your mandatory 15-minute smoking break. Decompressing spherical chamber.
Said that every time. It never not gotten me. Oh, shiny paper falling from the.
Curious?
Welcome, 01A9C-451-500. Goes right off the top. With this book, you can now encode and decode messages. Oh. By high-level director, applications require the use. Please note, this system includes an extra layer of obfuscation. Amongst the key pages, the message will remain hidden, even authorized. Each to be removed. Not possible. It must be destroyed in some effective way by submerged. You enjoy ciphers. Communicate. Deals with private messages. These with band modulation, spectral, written communication, be for eyes only high level. This should be sent to ear tube net. Beat and coding all documents destroyed by incineration. Letters. Last letter. Be as brief as possible. An unmistakable. For encoding, always check for possible misinterpretations of possible keywords that form coherent. Part of the secondary obfuscation and domestically. Aid brevity, standard abbreviations. Some syllables and single letters can be omitted without cost to label. Punctuation, including periods, can also be omitted unless the omission. However, avoid uniformly abbreviated words. These repetitions increase the likelihood of unauthorized varying treatment of abbreviation renders unauthorized.
the missing page from the codebook?
The text gave instructions and rules for communicating using a special code.
That's why the radio broadcast didn't make sense. It was designed to look like a sinister message, but the real message is hidden inside.
I love it.
I was right! So what's the real message? Only certain letters from each word are used in the underlying message.
And so, Jenny began by finding them.
Live. First one is still alive. Crap. Still alive. That dad? It could be Jenny's dad. I've been. It could be Dean Strasberry, the guy that died at the beginning. He died Finn. Probably be game could do. I want to do it my. Last one makes.
Now all that's left to do is assemble the pieces.
Oh wait. Oh, trapped on. Like, not connected the way. Oh, H. Yeah, I guess. Persons.
Still alive. Trapped on other side. Find Caesar. HLC.
HLC. To most people, these letters would be meaningless. But to Jenny, they
Oh,
were
wait,
as
it's her
familiar
dad.
as her own birthday.
I don't know what her dad's name is, but something Leclue.
Dad? This message is from you!
A fantasy. How could Henry Leclue
There
have
he
sent
is.
this message? Henry Leclue was...
Still alive!
The mere possibility caused Jenny's heart to pound in her chest.
They never found his body. We buried an empty coffin.
That was true. But what connection did her father have to the Zazospheres?
Dad worked for Dean Strasberry, and the Dean was involved in all of this. Caesar sounds just like Zazer. And if Dad had the codebook, then he knew about the Council of Three.
She read the message once more.
Trapped on other side.
Jenny pulled the freshly printed access card from her pocket and jumped to a hasty conclusion.
What if he didn't die? What if they just wanted him out of the picture? What if he's a prisoner, trapped on the other side of the giant metal door?
It was a plausible hypothesis, but incredibly far-fetched.
And my mom knew all this. That's why they sent the man in black to silence her.
Her hands were shaking, her eyes filled with tears. Was our great detective letting emotion overpower logic?
No. HLC. It can't mean anything else. The message is from my dad. I have to get to Mom before the man in black does. And then we'll go to the underground room. Together. We'll rescue my dad. And everything can go back to the way it was.
This was her hope, her longing. But nothing would ever be the same again.
That's not ominous. Yeah, this game does a thing. You just keep running with Jenny. Like, kind of gets... Stop. Just to stop and catch your breath. I hope that... Nice.
Jenny saw the newly fallen rocks and finally made the connection.
All dead. All my fault. The accident in the mines was caused by Caesar's machine. All those men died because of his experiment. And the Council of Three covered it up.
Also, Shouts is filled in this. Having his best ghost time.
To the left, squatting grounds. To the right, Crystal Cavern. Squatting grounds? Does that mean
Yes, it did.
gross?
Ah. Safe here. You know, I somehow don't believe that. Rocks from everything. That's a hunch. Gallery P. Getting a lot less. Games usually.
Oh, great. There's nothing there. It's just your imagination, Jenny. See? Nothing to worry about.
Jenny!
Damn it, Susie! You scared the life out of me! What do you want?
I just saw the cutest little frog.
Are you kidding me?
I know, right? He's got the cutest little bug eyes. I just want to take him home with me.
I love Susie.
How's everything going down there?
The truth was, Jenny was fit to burst with all the new information she had discovered, but could she trust any of it with Susie Glatz?
I trust Susie.
I have to tell you something.
What is it? Are you okay?
My dad didn't die in an explosion.
Your dad? What do you mean? How did he die then?
He didn't die. He's alive.
I don't understand.
He's trapped in a room under the graveyard. And after I rescue my mom, we are going to find him.
Jenny? Are you feeling okay?
What? Of course I am. Did you hear what I said? My dad is alive.
I'm just worried about you down in those mines. There are some toxic gases down there.
I'm not going mad.
I didn't say you were. It's just not safe down there.
I'd be a lot safer if you stopped distracting me every 5 minutes.
Good luck, Jenny.
Secret. Oh, you know what I haven't done in a hot minute? I haven't updated this. Got so many more Steam. Not boat. Gotta put it on here. Actually, we'll do. A little cliche, but I like it. Right? Fight me. Put a little cookie. I gotta add the grumpy looking cat. Yes. Add the skull and crossbow. Perfect. Oh yeah, you can also just put stickers on the map too. Big old bird there. Big old tombstone. Really big boat. We're making this map really efficient now. What? This is the best, most usable map ever seen. Big old sparkle looking thing. That way you know it's pristine. Boom. Look at that. Perfect readability. Protector. Loyal, reliable, and duty-bound, you go above and beyond expectations, put others' needs before your own. You're thoughtful and careful, but sometimes take on too much and repress your feelings. Oh, is the game trying to read me as a person? Also, I like her leading the ducks. Very cute. Oh. Gallery art. Ah. One's actual progress. Oh, this is back to where I was. B. Oh. Memorandum to all workers. Article 1, pay increase. Congratulations, a raise of 0.6% has been approved with immediate effect. In addition, all workers are permitted one additional toilet break per day. Absence. Until further notice, all requests for a leave of absence will be denied, and all prior allowances. At this critical time, production levels must be maintained. Article 3, R&D. Do not disturb the white coats. Their job is to keep you safe. Do not interrupt their work. Article 4, no access. I've noticed the new signs. These are for your own safety. Anyone caught trespassing will be removed and detained by police. 5, confidentiality agreement. Now sign the agreement. Any breach will be dealt with severely. Cooperation is appreciated. The work you do here will be remembered.
Those are the largest crystals I've ever seen. They must be worth a fortune. But this can't be Crystal Cavern. It's a dead end.
Is there a purpose behind letting me back this way? Back to the beginning. Breath. Letting her fall, it's fine. I assume it's letting me go back this way because something has changed. See? I might just be going in a big circle for... Actually, hold on. You want to double check up there? I hope this... I think there was another... It also feels like I should be able to go here. Can't. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's cool. How'd you do that? No. Waste of time. Dang it. I thought that like there was something over in this direction specifically that I missed, but I guess not. Yeah, covered all my base. I will make progress. Not what I meant. Do the chat thing, Tear. It's really cool. Like a new thing that like anybody can do, or is it like a special thing? Oh, you're doing it with bits. Oh, I see. I didn't look over at the sidebar. That's cool. Also, thank you for the bits. I didn't realize it was through bits. Path I could have taken back. calibration. I think that's gonna work because I don't have any something that up on my OBS. God. I didn't see it do anything. Duty inspection report. Summary of findings. Payment levels accepted. Carbon monoxide. Carbon and a lot of hydrogen. I don't know if dihydrogen sulfide is a activity. Moderate. Structural integrity. It not within blood risk. Or shit. Alright. Last week's fire was contained and traced to a burnt cigarette. As a result, we have no choice but to search all personnel at the beginning and end of each shift. Limited items will be confiscated and pay docked, and there is a gallery piece. The surveyors finished their investigations and determined the site not sound and safe for work. Small tremors should be expected as we continue to excavate the new deposits. No risk to your person. In the unlikely event of ground fall, designated safe areas have been clearly marked. Please familiarize yourself with their location. Definitely. Grits. Aha, postcard piece. Glad I checked. Gallery piece. Oh, big emote. Fell upon me, but big. Lighting.
crystal cavern.
It's beautiful.
Immensely wide, unfathomably deep. Crossing the chasm would be Jenny's most challenging obstacle yet.
Well, at least I'm getting over my fear of heights. They don't build them like they used to, thankfully.
Another brush with death.
Another step closer to Mom.
Had the realization that Tyr's taller than Rio, so like on your little combo PNG that you have, I just imagine that's just Tyr standing over you, not, you know, like I always assumed that like she was like floating or something behind you. That was in my head, but now I just imagine that standing that much taller. Unless that was always the intention. And they flew back down there.
Well, I won't be going back that way.
Jenny waded through the thick sludge, each step bringing her closer to her mum and the truth.
I hope the truth is less gross and stinky. Piece of cake.
Jenny! Jenny! He's here! The man in black!
Damn it! I'm running out of time. Susie, I need you to follow him. See where he goes.
What? I can't do that! What if he sees me?
Stay in the shadows and keep a safe distance.
You want me to follow a deranged psycho killer through the haunted graveyard in complete darkness?
Yes, you're a lot safer if you know where he is.
Okay, Jenny. I'll do it for you. I know you'd do the same for me. I can't believe I'm doing this. Please don't see me. Please don't see me.
Yeah, a couple inches, like a whole head and shoulders.
Ouch! That's hot! I can hear myself think.
This contraption was curious, and yet somehow familiar.
Why does a town as small as Arthurton need such a powerful pumping machine?
Ah. It actually. Whoa. English. I wasn't pressing anything down to make that happen.
Another transmitter. These things are everywhere.
Jenny paused to reflect. Was there anywhere in Arthurton not under the watch of the Council of Three? Torrents of water poured from the open sewer. To attempt to cross it would be suicide. Somewhere in the distance, Jenny could hear a voice. So familiar she'd recognize it from a mile away.
Mom! I finally found you!
Inside the dingy jail cell, Jenny's mother contemplated her predicament, lamenting how little time she had left to make things right. Angry, defeated, alone. Well, almost alone.
I will not stand for this! This is a violation of my human rights!
Quiet down in there! It's almost 4 a.m. for Pete's sake!
4 a.m. Time was almost up.
I will not quiet down, not until my voice has been heard!
I'm not gonna keep coming over here. What is it this time?
I was promised 2 cookies with my hot chocolate, and I only got 1. What kind of ramshackle operation are you running here?
This is not a hotel, CJ.
If this is how you treat all your guests, I'm surprised you have any customers at all!
CJ.
The sheriff said you are free to go, just as soon as you stop yelling and throwing stuff around. Now please! I'm trying to finish the crossword.
That's right, run away! Service here has really gone down.
So, CJ is a character that believes in the supernatural and aliens and stuff. So I like to think of him as Mathis, as how Jesse sees him.
CJ, did he just say you're free to go?
Yes, but I'm holding out for breakfast. The bacon is exquisite.
I can't believe it's come to this. CJ, I need you to listen to me very carefully. It's a matter of life and death.
Is that a gallery piece, I
Can't understand what they're saying.
Jenny was so close she could smell it.
And boy does it stink.
But to even attempt to free her mum, she would need to find a way across the chasm.
There must be something around here I can use to get across. I'm on my way, Mom.
An old pipe hung precariously above Jenny's head.
I'm going to take a closer look. The gap is too wide to jump across. The pipe is cracked and patched together at both ends. According to my calculations, that pipe is just wide enough to bridge the gap. How can I knock it down? There's no way to climb up there. And there's nothing around here to throw at it.
She only had one option.
The explosives.
But she couldn't use them here. She needed the explosives to free her mother.
I can't break into the jail if I can't even reach the jail. Look at this mess. A few instructions wouldn't have hurt Susie. Oh well, I'll work it out. That's it.
Jenny hesitated. Once the timer was started, there'd be no turning back. What if she missed the target? What if the explosives didn't work?
Think positively, Jenny.
She'd be stuck, and it would have all been for nothing.
Focus, Jenny. You can do this. That doesn't sound good. I better hurry. Well, the explosives were silent, but that pipe sure was loud.
The plan had worked, but without the explosives, breaking into the jail was practically impossible. And with the man in black approaching, time was running out.
I'm sure. I think she's walking on water.
Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, your secret will die with me.
Is that CJ? What did he do this time?
This isn't about keeping a secret, CJ. It's about you following my plan. Precisely.
Yes, of course. Would you pass me a roll of toilet paper? I think I can hit that guard from here.
Don't get sidetracked. There's no time.
No time? For what?
Focus, CJ. This is serious. You have to use the whole thing or it won't work. Do you understand?
I'm only trying to scare the man, not take his head off.
CJ, wear the gloves. Don't forget.
Shh! Did you hear that? Somebody's listening.
CJ! It's me!
Ah! They found me!
Jenny?
Mom! I'm down here!
How in heaven's name did you get down there?
Did you hear it too? The sewer grate is talking.
No, CJ, it's me, Jenny LeClue.
Nonsense. I know Jenny personally. She looks nothing like a sewer grate.
Give it.
I'm underneath the floor, you doof. The dogs bark loudest before the dawn.
Hey, that's my line. The dogs bark loudest before the dawn.
The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
The wind blows strongly from the east.
People in glass houses should invest in curtains.
The evening sky is full of fireflies.
But the last donut is the tastiest.
Jenny, it is you!
I'm surprised that I've remembered all those options every time.
What are you doing down there?
So much has happened, but there's no time to explain. I'm here to rescue Mom.
Don't be ridiculous. You are going home this instant.
You don't understand, Mom. Someone's coming to kill you.
What? Who?
A man dressed in black, carrying a blue umbrella and a briefcase.
A shadow man? That's serious.
He was in our house, looking for something. And now he's on his way here, to kill you. But I won't let him. I'm breaking you out.
Or was she? Steel bars and a foot of concrete separated Jenny from her mother. Without Susie's explosives, how could she possibly hope to stage a breakout?
And how exactly were you planning on breaking into the jail?
I'm still working on that part. But one way or another, I'm busting you out.
Oh no, you're not, young lady. Not alone. Remember, Jenny, a great detective knows when to accept help. Now, have a look around and tell me what you find down there.
I like her mom. He's like, I'm gonna commit a crime. I was like, oh no, you're not. Not without me.
That pipe runs directly into the prison cell. It must be connected to something inside. It's a valve. It controls the direction and flow of water through the pipes.
Good evening.
Another valve. They provide very precise control of the water flow. Why does Arthurton need such a complex system of pipes and valves?
Boy, a toilet. Was important. Probably not a... Come first.
Why does Arthurton need such a complex system of pipes and valves? Why does Arthurton need such a complex system of pipes and valves?
Actually, I haven't checked the gallery. So weird sometimes. Never get tired of that one. Hate that. The fake happy ending. I'm so ready for this game. Yeah, since you weren't here for the other stream, you know, I've been having a sneaking suspicion that this game has an ARG going on with it, because these postcards that I've been getting, if I flip it, this one's like pretty, you know, this one isn't super suspicious. It's just got a like a constellation with a dragon, and like they've got numbers and everything. Like, okay, that's fine, that's whatever. And then you get the second postcard, and it's got these gemstones with like these weird numbers on them, like decimal stuff. And it's like, the hell? Then you get the third one, and it's got this fish and the little like gashes or whatever you want to call them on its back, Morse code that spells out orchid. Like, okay, so that says a thing, but what do these say? How am I supposed to figure out what the fuck this is? What's the order? What do I do? So, very confused.
This machine is identical to the last. It's very high-tech for Arthurton. I think it pumps water or sewage through all these pipes. But why are there so many? Our town's not that big. There's nothing else down here, except for the pungent soup of Arthurton's collective bowel movement. I should go back and talk to Mom.
I don't like how you described that, Jenny.
Okay, I'm back!
What did you find?
There are pipes everywhere, connected by lots of valves. Some kind of sewage pumping machine, and a whole bunch of dead rats. What can you see up there?
Everything Jenny knew about being a great detective she'd learned from her mother. Even with so much at stake, Jenny couldn't help but feel a rush of excitement. She was finally working alongside her mum on a real case.
Dead rat, in the process of decomposition. Cause of death? Poison.
I don't know how she figured. Also, my reticles.
Toilet, poorly installed, possibly never cleaned. There's a large crack in the floor around the base.
I don't. She's the worst description possibly give.
Cell door, reinforced steel frame and bars. Wide enough to fit a hand through, but lock is unreachable. CJ, looking very anxious. Possibly has lice. A metal bed with pillow and sheets. Extremely uncomfortable. Drain cover. Securely welded in place. Would require a small explosion to displace. That's everything of interest here!
I've got this picture of two monkeys holding hands. I think they're planning something.
That's it! I got it!
I knew it was important!
I know exactly how to get you out of there.
Attempting a breakout without the explosives seemed futile, but Jenny had spotted something else useful.
How can I break Mom out of jail?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, did the game break? Oh, I think the game broke. No. Remember that thing I said about it not getting inputs? God damn it. 10 minutes since my last save? Oh. Aw, game. Like, you can probably hear me hitting the button. It's not doing the thing. Damn it. The only time this has happened. Fuck. Swear to God, if the game is fucking bugged and one part doesn't work and I can't finish it, I'm gonna be the most upset.
That pipe runs directly into the... It must be connected to something inside.
I'm really loving this game, and if the game fucking breaks on me and doesn't let me finish it, I'm gonna be very sad. Gotta collect all this. At least the sequel, like autosave. Okay, I didn't lose that much progress. I can just speedrun my way.
This machine is identical to the lab. I think it pumps water. Why are there so many? Our town's not that big. It's a valve. It controls the direction and flow. There's nothing else down here. I should go back and talk to Mom. Okay, I'm back.
What did you find?
There are pipes everywhere, connected by lots of valves. Some kind of sewage pump and a whole bunch of dead rats. What can you see up there?
Everything Jenny knew about even with so much, she was finally working alongside her mum on a real case.
Gallery pieces.
Drain cover.
At least
securely welded in place.
At least I don't have to worry about collecting all the...
Would require a small explosion to displace. Toilet. Poorly in a large crack in the floor around the base. Cell door. Wide enough to fit a hand through, but lock is unreachable. CJ, looking very anxious. Possibly has lice. A metal bed with pillow and sheet. Extremely uncomfortable. Dead rat. Cause of death? Poison. That's everything of interest here.
I've got this picture of two monkeys holding hands. I think they're planning something.
That's it! I got it!
I knew it was important!
I know exactly how to get you out of there.
Attempting a breakout without the explosives seemed futile, but Jenny had spotted something else useful.
How can I break Mom out of jail?
Oh, thank God. Okay. Good.
That's not right. Back to the drawing board. pipe leading to the jail is a weak point, and the floor around the toilet is cracked and damaged. By redirecting the flow of water and turning on the pumping machine, we can create an explosion of our own. We need to create enough pressure to blow up that toilet.
Yes, of course. Great thinking, Jenny.
I'll turn on the machine and use the valves to redirect the water.
I'll use the pillow to block the toilet and sustain the pressure.
And I'll distract the guard.
Okay, we're on the case. Go team!
Oh, Team Venture. Like you can see. Gallery feed. Valve next. Like, why else would it let me do that? Yeah, there's no... Huh. I hope that was turning the valve that way. Seems like it. Air. Love when I play. That's fine. Oh, okay. That was close.
This is it! Brace yourselves for impact!
She got Mike Wazowski. Ah, that explosion would have been really cool to keep the... They had the camera in the right...
What the hell was that?
Oh!
CJ!
Sorry, man. My bad. Had a spicy burrito last night. You might want to give it a minute.
Quit making a ruckus! This is your last warning!
He fell for it.
Well done, CJ.
The bell tolls for thee. Yeah.
Mom!
Reunited.
I have so much to tell you.
Don't say another word. I see you've been busy.
Dad wasn't working for the university. His accident was a cover-up for something much bigger.
Jenny?
And it's not the first time it's happened. There's an organization running secret operations all over town.
Jenny!
And Dean Stroudsbury was working for them too.
Stop!
You already know, don't you? So you knew he was still alive, and you didn't tell me?
What? Who's still alive?
Dad survived the explosion. He's alive. Dad is alive. But they're keeping him prisoner in a room hidden under the graveyard.
No, Jenny.
He sent us a message. He's trapped. We have to rescue him. Together.
I'm sorry, Jenny. But you're wrong.
But it's true. I used the Dean's ring to make a key for the door. I can explain everything on the way.
What? Why do you have the Dean's ring?
Well, I found it in the library.
You stole evidence from a crime scene?
Well, yeah, but now's not the time to discuss the ethics of my investigation.
Give it to me.
Why?
Give me the ring. Now.
Fine. Take it. Don't you understand? Someone is coming to kill you.
Go back the way you came and don't tell anyone that you were here.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yes, which is precisely why you have to leave.
Leave? I'm the reason you're still alive. The whole town thinks you killed the Dean. I'm the only one who believes you didn't. You didn't, right?
You shouldn't have come here.
Why won't you tell me the truth? What did you talk to the Dean about before he died? And what happened at Widow's Drop?
Jenny! The man in black just entered the crypt!
Is that Susie Glatz?
You've got to get out of there, now!
Leave, immediately. Find Susie and go home. You've put her in terrible danger. A great detective never
keeps secrets from her daughter.
This is a discussion for another time. I have to go before it's too late.
Did you hear me, Jenny? He's coming! Get out of there!
We're leaving right now, Susie. Mom, I'm coming with you.
No. Promise you won't follow me, Jenny. Drop all this nonsense. Go home and stay out of trouble. Promise me.
You'd be dead if it weren't for me.
If it weren't for you, then none of this would have happened.
She was right. Jenny should never have gone to the library that day. If she had simply returned home instead, her mother would never have been caught.
If you had just listened to me for once.
I was just trying to help.
How can you help? You are a child. This isn't a missing baseball card, Jenny. It's not a classroom murder mystery. There are real consequences to your actions.
Fine. I don't need you. I got this far on my own. I'll find my own way back.
Not how I thought she was gonna handle
But
that.
at least take this. You'll need it.
No, you keep it.
It's pitch black in the tunnels. You'll be lost without it.
There's no time to argue.
Please, just let me help you.
I wanted to read. Satisfied with that because I thought Ginny would say something. Direct my connection. No. What a wonderful surprise. Eileen just finished reading me the chapter. Much better, old boy. Much better. It's shaping up to be a great mystery. Need more intrigue, more danger. Crank it up a notch. Creative writing back in. Here's us. About. Bear with me here. Another murder. This time a character the readers really care. Going close to Ginny. Maybe even Ginny herself. After all, what's a great detective without a few murders? Something huge and unexpected. Surprise yourself. Surprise us all. I'll leave the details. Arthur, do make these curtains for the best, Richard. Gallery. Let's say Zazer the killer. I'll be honest, this is exactly why, like, for streaming console games, the Switch is my preference. If like the game doesn't want to zoom far enough on a thing, I could just boom. Oh, I can't read what that says on the typewriter. Bam! It's like the whole screen. See it now in all of its glory. Oh, actually, I know specific some stuff because last time I got a desk scene like this, I clicked on this or whatever it was that pressed the story. Flashlight. Put everything. Lighter of the flashlight. Lighter of the flashlight.
Kill someone else? I can't do it, can I? Who would it be? I can't bear it. It's too much. First her father and now her mother.
Drunk? I guess he...
How will the poor girl ever recover? All of this could have been avoided if I just stuck to my original formula. There must be a way to fix this. You're right, Rufus. I need some rest. These long writing sessions are starting to take their toll.
End of Act 1. If it hit me with that right now, I'd be upset. Well,
Mom, you broke my...
not actually, because like if this was just a third of the game, like damn, that's impressive. I feel like I'm like at the 3/4 mark.
But Jenny's mother was gone. More confused than ever, Jenny had no choice but to make her way back through the sewer completely alone. Well, apart from the man coming to kill her, of course.
Not helpful.
Jenny! You've got to get out of here. The Shadow Men are dangerous, and my boxing skills aren't what they used to be.
You were right all along, CJ. About everything.
You saw them? The little green
Not
men?
everything.
Okay, maybe not everything. It's never aliens.
Until it is.
But all the strange phenomena around town, I've seen it too.
Thanks, Mathis. Definitely going for a Doc Brown impression with that voice, right? I guess. I don't know what Doc Brown sounds like, so cause I've never seen Back to the Future.
Good.
It's all connected, and my mom knows more than she's letting on.
Yes, trust no one.
What did she tell you before I arrived?
I feel like he's just going for general shouty crazy man.
She asked you to do something for her. What was it?
I'll never tell. She swore me to secrecy.
Trick him.
Excellent. You passed the test.
Did I?
Mom told me you would never give her up. That's why she gave me the secret code. Widow's Drop.
Ah, so she told you as well.
Yes. I've just forgotten some of the details. What did she need us to do?
Let's see. It was very important. Life or death. Find Widow's Drop. That was first. Look for the flowers. Use the key. Oh, wear the gloves. Very important. There's a lot to fit in before sunrise.
And where is Widow's Drop?
Good question. I don't remember.
Did she at least give you a sense of which direction she was going?
Well, if I'm north and you're south, then she must have been going,
It was no good. CJ's memory was jumbled at the best of times. Right now, Jenny needed to evade the man in black and get back to the room where her father was trapped.
Stay safe, CJ. I'll see you on the other side.
Oh, yes. Goodbye, Jenny. Keep your eyes open. The truth is closer than you think.
Now, Mom went that way.
Damn it.
But Jenny wouldn't be following her.
Damn.
And if only I could find Widow's Drop on this map. But it's just too good at being a map. Just can't find it. Hero. Inspiring, passionate, and brave. Never run from danger. Can always be relied upon to do the right thing. Idealistic, but sometimes a bit naive. Oh, there's only 4 more choices left in the game. I'm curious about these 2 that I didn't get. She's been swearing a lot throughout this game. Usually just saying damn, but... Oh. New secret. Gallery art. So what changed over here then? I wish I could recreate the thing that made Jenny schmoove earlier. Sure. I'm not gonna lie, if I wasn't streaming, I would be spending like 5-10 minutes on that just trying to see. Oh, that's convenient.
What the hell is going on?
Jenny, please hurry! He's coming!
I'm going as fast as I can.
Also, hi, Mrs. LeClue!
My mom isn't here.
Oh no! What happened? Jenny? Jenny, are you okay?
Abandoned by her mother, hunted by a killer, covered in filthy water. Jenny LeClue was most certainly not okay.
Just let me focus on not getting brutally murdered.
Dr. Benderson says it's always better to get things out in the open.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
It's... So like at the beginning of the game, they introduce like this whole mechanic as like, because your mom like hid like a gift for you or something. And it's like, yeah, this is like a normal thing that the LeClues do to each other for giving gifts. They hide them. And like in the back of my mind, I've just kind of low-key been thinking that like, oh yeah, Jenny's parents have just been hiding all this shit from her throughout the town and everywhere. Oh. Into the dark tunnel.
The path ahead was shrouded in darkness.
I sure wish I still had my flashlight.
Was Jenny ready for the next chapter of her adventure?
Let's go. I'm sure that's nothing.
An unfamiliar feeling began to ferment in the back of Jenny's mind. Doubt. Why did her mother act so suspiciously? Where did she go in such a hurry? Jenny had expected answers, but now each step forward felt as if the ground were crumbling beneath her feet.
Oh, cool. We got fucking ghost minecart riding ghosts.
Jenny, are you okay?
Oh, everything's super down here. Just wandering around in total darkness, trying not to get killed.
Oh, well, if you need some light, there's one on your walkie-talkie.
What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
He said not to disturb you.
That girl will be the death of me.
Jenny fumbled in the darkness until she found the switch on her walkie-talkie.
Yeesh.
Jenny stood perilously close to the edge of a deep pit. If Susie hadn't interrupted her when she did...
I'm going to have to jump to that minecart.
But even if Jenny made the jump, she couldn't be sure it would support her weight.
If it was going to fall, it would have done it by now.
Jump to certain death.
See? Steady as a rock. That's enough near-death experiences for one day.
I just want to quickly remind everyone, this is the way that Jenny's mom wanted her to go in the first place. I get that, you know, dealing with a possible killer is not great, but also falling to her death in a mine, I would argue, is worse.
Tunnel 13. Unlucky for some.
Great. Okay, sleep well, friend. That's a bony hand.
Jenny shivered as she realized the true scale of the tragedy that had befallen the miners.
I'm standing in the world's biggest tomb. And if none of the miners got out, how am I supposed to?
Fortunately, Jenny had Susie Glatz.
Susie, come in!
Thank goodness. I was worried you dropped your walkie-talkie. The line just went dead.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I need...
Her mouth went dry.
I need your...
How could one word be so difficult to say?
I need your... help.
Jenny felt a wave of nausea as the words left her mouth.
Susie? Are you there?
It would be an honor to assist you in any way I can, Jenny LeClue.
I'm in Tunnel 13. I've reached a dead end. I need you to find me another way out.
Of course. Just give me a moment. Found it! You're close to the extraction chamber, where they transfer crystals to the surface for processing. There's bound to be an exit there. But it's a long way up. You're going to have to climb.
No problem. Oh, and Susie, thanks.
That's character growth, baby. Let's go. And that's a bony hand. Oh. There, okay. game wants you to stand perfectly still, then press the button for to grab. Moving even a bit. Gonna climb it. Probably not that. Nope. Alright, how many ghosts are gonna pop out of this barrel? Great. Nice. That's 6.
It looks like it might still work. I was better off in the dark.
Well, she tried.
That was satisfying. But what did it do? It's a pulley of some kind. The rope must be attached to something nearby.
Did I just that completely? Huh. Have. Dang. Oh. That there the whole time and I just missed it? Ah. This game really could have used a Zelda-esque you solved the puzzle sound. And you got a little beat up, beat up. But obviously not just that directly, you know, they would get in trouble. Okay, up we go. Why are there running ghosts here? I assume this is where people head out. Hypothetically? Sneaker. At the moon? Gallery piece. Into the blockade. Oh, that's rickety as
Shafts
shit.
of moonlight shone through cracks in the ceiling.
The extraction chamber. That was too close. I better get moving. The man in black! I need to find somewhere to hide, and fast.
High up in the air, out of sight, covered on all sides, the minecart was an ideal hiding place.
You'll see me if I go that way. I'm not crazy.
I wonder if I'm under a duress of time.
Jenny peered over the edge of the minecart. She was confident the man in black wouldn't spot her, but she'd need to remain perfectly still. Even the slightest sound could give her away. Almost in the clear. Just a few more seconds of absolute silence.
Jenny! I just wanted to say, I think we had a really good breakthrough just now.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I can feel our friendship growing. I know it's a silly thing to say, but...
Volume knob on that.
My luck is starting to run out. It won't be long before he reaches the jail and realizes my mom isn't there.
And something told her he wouldn't be very pleased.
Are you trying to get me killed?
Sorry. I just wanted to let you know I'm here for you whenever you need me.
That's very nice, Susie. But none of that matters if I'm dead. Don't call me, I'll call you. That's one big pile of rocks. They must weigh a ton each.
The shattered skull of a long-deceased miner looked up at Jenny.
Poor guy.
Right this way. Detected. Smell attracts the rats. Across the men in suits will tell you this was. Didn't follow, see? Fight for them. You'll never know them. Means me them. They left us. Great plan for Arthurton. Sorry to leave. Action.
That was somebody's dad. He was still alive and no one came to help him. He never got to say goodbye.
Jenny knew exactly how that felt.
The Council of Three blamed the workers to protect their secret.
Jenny folded up the letter and placed it in her pocket.
I'll find your family, Samuel, and deliver it to them personally.
And I won't rest until the whole town knows the truth. Structurally unsound, just like everything else around here.
There are 2 minecarts attached together by a system of pulleys.
After all these tremors, I'm amazed they're still hanging up there.
Fragments of quartz crystal littered the room.
They're beautiful.
She held one in her hands.
It'd be a good souvenir if it wasn't so heavy.
Can I? Unless I have to go all hand.
Another cave-in, another dead end.
Looks.
I can see a light up there.
But the ladder was out of reach.
I have to figure the.
Like a well-oiled machine, Jenny LeClue's brilliant mind kicked into gear. A plan had started to form.
How can I reach the ladder? I can stand on the minecart to reach the ladder. But first, I need to get it down. And I know exactly how to do it. The minecart is connected to a pulley. When I jumped inside, it lowered, but it didn't reach the floor. First, I'll climb to the top of the rickety scaffolding. Then I'll jump in the minecart with my pockets full of crystals. The extra weight will carry me all the way to the floor. At the bottom, I'll climb out and push the minecart underneath the ladder. Finally, I'll use the added height to reach the ladder, then it's a straight shot to freedom.
I thought she was about the other one. That's fine.
Maybe I need more crystals.
One game. At least, okay. Gonna make me do it one more. So, please let me have it.
I can't fit any more crystals in my pockets. Hopefully, this will be enough.
Did not need to make this puzzle like this. The one crystal should have been enough. I guess it's to get you to explore. So that way, get the...
Why didn't that work? Something's holding me back.
You know what? That works too.
Another transmitter on Glatt's core property. How deep does this go? Who else in town is involved in this?
Could have. Not the best puzzle in the game. Not gonna lie. Did you do it? I'm gonna assume that was intentional.
Jenny opened her eyes and rubbed her aching head.
How long was I out for?
Things hadn't quite gone according to plan.
I guess my calculations were slightly off.
Fortunately, Jenny found herself in a familiar place.
This is the tunnel where I first came in.
Unfortunately, someone else had heard the commotion.
Time to go.
Not before uncovering secrets. Check the other game is coming. Gotta get your cardio in, girl. Damn.
Here goes nothing.
Welcome back, S32. Access level Z Alpha granted. Disarming blast door 13A. For your safety, please stand clear.
Jenny paused. She was finally here. Could it be true? Was her father really on the other side of this door? The man she'd lost forever. She would have given anything to bring him back. What would she say to him? How would she feel when she saw him? Of all the puzzles she'd solved, every obstacle she'd climbed, and every leap of faith she'd made, this was the scariest moment of all.
Mom should be here.
She needed her. She needed someone, maybe even Susie.
I'm not gonna solve anything by just standing here.
Arthurton had slowly revealed its secrets to Jenny, and now she faced the final chapter. Gathering her courage, she took a deep breath.
This is it, Jenny.
And stepped into the darkness once more.
Dad?
Her voice echoed in the darkness.
Another dead end. Of course he's not here.
Just another machine.
Arthurton, a small town seemingly like any other. Nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. Yes, Arthurton had it all. A main street with shops and a place to sip coffee. schools, a college, a church, and a police station. The kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels. But you won't find it anymore. For Arthurton is now the town that disappeared. Where once stood a city bustling with life, now lies an empty crater. How could a town suddenly and completely vanish from the face of the earth? And if it could happen to Arthurton, could it happen to your town too? Scientists are baffled. Church attendance is at a record high. Is this a sign of the end of days? Tonight we attempt to answer the question, what happened to Arthurton? The Enigma Report investigation starts now.
Oh? Jenny stared at the screen, astonished.
Arthurton disappeared?
It didn't make any sense. But of all the strange things she'd seen, one stood out more than the others.
There was something at the end of the tape. There's something hidden in the static. Dad! You are alive! It worked. Find Zazer. Need help? I better get out of here before I'm crushed to death!
Okay, I'm trying to find secrets.
Stay away from me! I know what you've done! I'm not scared of you, you creep!
Backed into a corner, with nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Was this the end for Jenny LeClue?
What the...
Huh? Even Susie!
Susie? Keith! You came back!
I had to.
Jenny choked back her tears. She had lost count of the number of times she'd almost died today, and it was starting to take its toll.
Let's get out of here before he wakes up! No, wait! Keith, this could be the man who killed your father. We should really go. This could be our only chance to find out who he is. It won't matter if we're buried alive. Don't you want to know?
It doesn't matter.
What?
Look!
Damn it! Let's get out of here. That's what I've been saying! The truth is no good if we're dead. I said that, too!
It doesn't matter who said what. Let's go already.
Our three intrepid adventurers made their escape across the graveyard on the far side of town. Behind the twin peaks of Arthurton, the sun began to rise, but this night had not yet ended. Beneath them, the ground shook and grumbled. Deep in the bowels of Arthurton, something stirred. Jenny recounted the thrilling story of her entire adventure. She told Susie and Keith about Professor Zaza and his experiments. The truth behind the tragic accident in the mines. And how she discovered that her father was alive. But she left out one critical detail.
I like Susie.
The town that disappeared. How would they react to such an unfathomable revelation? Would they even believe her? She wasn't sure she believed it herself.
What an incredible adventure! Although, I think the greatest discovery today has been our friendship.
You never stop, do you?
All these trials have really brought us together.
And I hope she never stops.
And now that you and Keith are friends again, we can form our very own mystery-solving club. It's just a shame we didn't unmask the man in black. So what's our next step, fearless leader?
There's something about this case that still doesn't add up. I need to find my mom, before the cops do.
But she could be anywhere.
No, she's gone to Widow's Drop.
Where?
Widow's Drop. But I have no idea where that is.
It's certainly not on any map I've seen.
That's because it's not a place.
What?
Yeah. It's a plant. My dad he grew one in his greenhouse. He had to separate it from all the other plants. They all started to shrivel up.
Have you ever felt a flash of pure inspiration? The sudden feeling of everything falling into place. It's the moment a great detective lives for. An epiphany!
Keith, what day do you take out the trash?
What?
What day does the garbage man come?
Friday? Why?
Of course! It was right there the whole time!
Jenny!
I know where my mom is!
Jenny!
And I know who killed Jean Strasberry.
Jenny! Look out! Jenny! Watch out! We survived!
Yeah! We made it!
I have to go back.
Go back?
But we just got out!
A little birdie told me I'd find 3 unruly kids out after curfew.
Oh no!
Damn.
Stealing, breaking and entering, destruction of property. You're all in a heap of trouble. Jenny, can't say I'm surprised to find you here. But Keith, Susie, I expected more from you.
I'm ruined!
Sheriff, this is Station. Are you there?
Go ahead, Station.
Susie, Keith, I need you to create a distraction.
What?
There's no time to explain.
Where are you going?
You'll just have to trust me.
Okay.
No.
Susie, please.
No. Not unless you say it.
Say what?
After everything we've been through, you know it's true.
What are you talking about? Now is hardly the time for this.
You told me to stand up for myself, so that's what I'm doing.
Hold on a second. Enough chatter. Get your sorry butts over here now!
We depend on each other. Admit it, Jenny.
Come on, Jenny. It's not a big deal. Just say it.
This is your last warning. I am not gonna tell you again.
Of all the challenges our tiny hero had faced, this was perhaps her toughest.
You aren't alone, Jenny LeClue. You don't need to pretend anymore.
As hard as it was to say it, Jenny knew deep in her heart it was true.
Fine. Susie Klatz, you are my friend.
Thank you, friend. Now, let's get you out of here.
Yeah, I've got him. Safe and sound. I'm bringing him in now. What the?
You'll never catch us, Copper!
Sorry, Mr. LeClue.
Well, do you have them or not?
I thought I did. Where did she go?
I love Susie.
My head.
Thank goodness. It worked.
Oh, how wonderful to hear your voice. I was having the strangest dreams. What's wrong?
I almost didn't make it.
But you did. Now, we've got a lot of work to do.
I knew it!
Jenny?
Jenny?
Surprised to see me? I am only a child after all.
What is she?
How did you...
It was really quite simple. Once I realized Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die.
Yeah.
Why would the Dean take out the trash 2 days early? And why would he cancel all his meetings on Friday? Unless he knew he wasn't going to be there. This was the key piece of information I needed. Once I considered the possibility that Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die on Thursday, everything started to fall into place. But consider this. If someone knew they were going to die, wouldn't they do everything in their power to escape their fate? And yet, the Dean didn't. There was only one explanation. He staged his own death. It's no secret that the Dean is an avid gardener, but some people might not know he authored a book about exotic plants and their natural remedies. And in the library, despite the apparent cause of death being electrocution, I noticed strange marks covering the Dean's neck. His face was discolored and his skin was shriveled. You knew how you were going to die, Mr. Strasberry. Poison. You knew because you made it yourself from one of your plants. A poison that you had an antidote for. That would be the method, but you couldn't work alone. You needed an accomplice. Someone to revive you when the time was right. In the basement of my house, on my dad's old dusty desk, I found a recently used vial. The residue was purple, the same color as the marks on the Dean's neck. This whole time, I thought Mom had met Mr. Strasberry at Widow's Drop. But Widow's Drop isn't a place. It's a plant. The plant you extracted the poison from. You plotted together to stage Mr. Strasberry's death. It was a simple scheme. Poison him with the plant, then return after the funeral to revive him. You had intended the death to appear natural, but not everything went according to plan.
I'm not sure.
After the poison was administered, the Dean intended to give Mom his ring. But he accidentally dropped it, and it got stuck in the electrified track of the ladder. When he bent down to retrieve it, he was electrocuted and thrown from the balcony. The Dean instinctively reached out for something to stop himself from falling, but all he managed to grab was the ID card hanging around Mom's neck. Once she realized it was gone, she returned to collect it, but I had already found it. Even the smartest criminals make mistakes. Getting caught hadn't been part of the plan.
Quite remarkable, Jenny. And you worked out all that by yourself?
Yes, that's how you did it, but the real question is why?
Well, that's all a bit more complicated, I'm afraid.
It was a rhetorical question, Mr. Strasberry. I know why you're working together. But first, I have to tell you about aliens.
Oh, this is exciting. What an incredible adventure this turned out to be. Jenny's growing up and discovering her full potential. And to think, I did it all without anybody dying. Hello? Richard! Oh, what do you think of the new scenes? Aren't they wonderful? I beg your pardon? Trick you? Certainly not. But don't you see? It all works out perfectly this way. I can already picture where the next book will start. You're not serious? But I didn't promise anything. But there must be another way. Just give me more time. Cancelled? Richard, please. Richard? Hello? Hello? It's no good. They won't publish it unless someone dies. But I can't do it. I just can't. Come on, Arthur. Jenny's whole world hangs in the balance. Decades of work. It can't all end now. Oh, I have to. It's like Jenny's mom always says. A great detective knows the right decision is often the hardest to make. And I am a great author of detective stories. But I can't pick. What should I do, Rufus? Brilliant! Yes! You're always right, old friend. I'll let fate decide. Here goes.
I don't want any of them to die. I like the story as it is. If anyone's gonna die, I would think I'd want it to be the dean, right? I wanna check. You had to bear with me. No copy paste save file. That's unfortunate.
Oh, this is what an incredible adventure. Jenny's growing up, and to think, I did it all without anybody dying. Hello?
How dare they
Richard,
give me an actual choice near the end of the game?
I beg your pardon? Trick you? Certainly not. Don't you see? I can already picture where the next book will start. You're not serious? But I didn't promise anything. But there must be another way.
I wanna check that. That's why I was like, I wanted to save scum it so that way I could see all the options without
Richard, please. Richard? Hello? Hello? It's no good. They won't publish, but I can't do it. I just can't. Come on, Arthur. Decades of work. It can't all end now. Oh, I have to. It's like Jenny's mom. A great detective. And I am a great... But I can't pick. What should I do, Rufus?
I'm gonna blame Rufus on this.
Yes. You're always right, old friend.
How dare he?
I'll let fate decide. Here goes.
I'm like morbidly curious on what happens if I pick Jenny. I feel like he wouldn't go through with it because like Jenny's the main character. Like surely he's not gonna pull a Sherlock Holmes and like just kill off the main character. right? Like, I can see Dean and Ginny's mom happening. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay.
Fate has spoken, but is she certain? Once the choice is made, there's no turning back. Well, that was easier than I thought. It's the only way this scene can end. The ending the book deserves.
Yeah, that's valid.
As I was saying...
What was that?
No more interruptions!
The tremors were getting more violent and more frequent.
Please! I'm in the middle of my astonishing denouement! Everyone in town thinks CJ is crazy. A madman spouting wild theories about aliens and hidden forces at work in Arthurton. But all the strange phenomena he's seen are real. And the culprits are men, not monsters.
Anne!
Arthurton is built on top of some kind of energy source. I uncovered the secret laboratories of Professor Zazer. He ran experiments to study the unique properties of Arthurton's resource, and his research was funded by a shady organization called the Council of Three. One of the experiments went tragically wrong and caused the collapse of the quartz mines. They covered it up and blamed the miners. And yet the experiments didn't stop. Instead, they built an even bigger facility. Years after the accident in the mines, an even greater tragedy struck Arthurton. Only this time, the townspeople didn't know. I don't fully understand it, but something happened to the whole town. And wherever we were, we aren't there anymore. The rest of the world think we disappeared. At first, I thought I was solving two separate mysteries. But then it hit me like a ton of used books. The two were inextricably linked. And that's how I know your motive for staging the Dean's death. Wasn't working for the university. He was working on Zazer's machines. All under the watchful eye of the Council of Three. The Dean is part of the Council of Three, or at least he works for them. Through her own investigation, Mom concluded that Dad had died under suspicious circumstances. She confronted the Dean. Racked with guilt, he confessed and begged for her forgiveness. Instead of letting anger cloud her judgment, Mom saw an opportunity. And together, you concocted a plan to bring down the organization from the inside.
Oh, what a brilliant mind you have, Jenny LeClue. Julie, I believe you underestimated this girl.
Too bad, you're completely wrong.
You could have gotten yourself killed.
But I didn't.
But what if you had?
I'm not a kid anymore. I have to make my own choices.
A flower cannot blossom without light.
Jenny had risked everything to save her mom.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
It's okay, Mom. You were running out of time to save Mr. Strasberry.
I was trying to protect you.
I know.
should have trusted you.
But you were wrong.
I just apologized.
No, not about that. Everyone presumed Dad died in the lab explosion. So did I. Until today. But then, I started finding secret messages all over town. They led me to a secret room under the graveyard. And there, on a small television, I saw him.
Henry?
Dad is alive! But he's trapped on the other side, and he's been trying to contact us this whole time.
Oh, they're like in some kind of alternate reality, and he's still in the real world or something.
He made it back? Then the experiment worked!
Exactly!
But if he made it back, that means...
We can all get back! We need to get to the machine, right away.
No! First, we need to find Professor Zazer.
Not gonna lie, it'd be really cool. Like, laid out the map of the game. I don't like this. Luke's here. What? Huh? To be continued. Huh? What? No. Oh. Oh, Jenny and her mom are voice. Well, so what? This is part 1. There's not. not picking up. OBS didn't pick up my audio. So this is actually part 1. They're working on a sequel that's part 2. Finishes out the story. But like, how? I I don't. I don't know how I feel right now. Huh. Like, there was like 3 other points in the game where it could have like stopped and been like, okay, that's part 1 done. I feel like there's not enough of the story left to like justify a part 2. Unless like I guess part 2 would be the mystery behind Zazer and like what he's got going on, I guess. Because we didn't even see him. What the fuck? They announced over 2 years ago that a sequel is in development. So, like, I guess sometime in the next year or 3 we'll get the sequel. I guess. Yeah, and find the dad. But, like, is that enough for a sequel? Like, for how, like, surprisingly long this game was. Yeah, and the Man in Black and all that. I guess there's still stuff I don't know, it doesn't feel like it should have. Oh my god. Huh. I am so goddamn bamboozled right now. I was sitting here like, alright, I got like another like hour and a half of game left. We're gonna wrap this up, put a nice little bow on it. And like I was like, I'm gonna have to sit through, figure out, you know, what happens on the 3 different endings, clearly. But I guess I don't have to, you know, have to do that now. I do really wish it told me how many secrets I haven't found in all these scenes. Obviously there's no secrets to be found in the first scene. Like as early as the second scene there's like secrets. Like, where are they? Oh. Got Protector in for my choosiness. Pretty okay with that. The postcard. I am so thrown off right now. Like, I hate cliffhangers. I hate them so much. Especially when, you know, the follow-up doesn't exist yet like this. I really hate that, but I was having so much fun with this game. Got a lot of gallery. Great. I don't even know if I got all these. I would assume I did. I don't know if it even matters. What if the postcard ARG? I don't think so. It's probably like if I had to guess, the ARG is just like one of the secrets they don't plan on revealing in the sequel. You know, like. Hug her with a punch. Arsenic. I don't know what would be a good secret that they wouldn't bother revealing in a follow-up. A part 2. I'm sure there's something. And like, I assume the ARG just resolves that. If anything, I'm just upset that I didn't get to return the letter. Trying to do like a Telltale thing. Yeah, that's also assuming there is an error. That's well, actually, we're making a double assumption here. We're assuming one, there's an ARG, and now technically we're making a second assumption that it's even finished. Because like the story's not finished, since we've only got part 1. We could only have half an ARG. That would be doubly awful. Like, it'd be one thing for them to be like, oh yeah, you know, we had a story that was a bit too ambitious for like one game. You know, for an indie studio, we gotta split it up into 2. That's whatever. You know, do what you gotta as an indie studio. Like, you know, to like also throw in an ARG and like that would be bad. I have no clue if that's actually the case. We don't even know if the ARG feels real. Hi. Graphy. Can I see what other games they've made? Well, that doesn't mean it. This is just I think they've. Oh, it supports the touchscreen. uh 4 years. All we've gotten is one announcement back in 20. Broken sequel.
This is my I'm not a
The
I suspect.
The Enigma report.
It's like a creepy. There comes.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't believe this whole town. Where's the ambition?
Are we still talking about basketball?
Unless maybe like the game didn't originally have voice acting. I don't know. Be very a strange decision. Oh, as soon as the game gets a sequel, I will acquire it and stream it. Because goddamn it, I need the resolution. I would still like recommend people play it. You know, like it's still like a good game. Aside from like one or two puzzles being like a little bit frustrating than they. Very well designed, and like the writing is really nice and snappy. I like the mystery. Very well handled. Aside from the lack of resolution. Thing is like now that I'm sitting here like grappling with it in my I actually think my friend warned me about that. Because again, a friend of mine bought this game for me to play. And being the good friend I am, I took forever to actually sit down and play it. I did it. Did do it. But man, I want to think they warned me. Like, by the way, it ends on a cliffhanger. I just completely blocked that out of my mind. I normally don't like cliffhangers. I miss stickers. Unless they're just actually aren't. I guess that's it for now. Oh. Hey. How Sid is if he's up for backseating, I might do Mario RPG. If he's not, I think it released on Apple Arcade too. I think it did that first. Apple Arcade. No, I guess it came out on all three at the same time. Fair enough. We're getting 2017. So it got funded on Kickstarter in August 2014. And then came out in September 2019. So it took them about 5 years to make the first game. So if they announced the first or the sequel in 2020, or no, they announced it in 2020. So it might be another 3 years before we get the sequel. Oh. Well, that's assuming they started development then. They may not have, but who knows? So it's going to be another like 2-3 years before. That's unfortunate. I get it. You know, game dev is hard, especially when you have a small team. I really hate holding that against a I'm dev. Like, I still can't deny that it kind of sucks having to wait this long. Not their fault. Games are hard. Yeah, I think on Tuesday I'll check in with Sid if he's feeling up to it. They're the first. This isn't the only game they've made. It is a micro indie. I thought I saw something that they made Night in the Woods. All them one. That should be. There's the devs Twitter. Their Twitter account has like 12,000 followers. Actually finished the. Nothing would break my heart more than like them setting out to like make this cool game and like story, and then just funding fucking decaps them or something like that. Art book. I would have loved to have bought that. Had money. Oh. Fair enough. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna see about Sid. If he's down, we're gonna play Mario RPG. Got like 3. I want to play something. I think after I finish the game I play. Where's the game? Where's the game? Oh, I could do bug fix. Fuck is the game? There it is. Here's Tails. I love this game. I kick myself frequently that I didn't finish it. I'm gonna finish it on stream just to force myself to finish it. Let's see. So yeah. That's basically what I plan on. I'm going to have to call it for now. I also have a few more things I need to do before I go to bed too. Probably do those. Thanks everyone that showed up. And I will go live again on Tuesday. See you then.